Summer Walker, fuck my time, let's talk about it.
When cool, creamy ranch meets tangy, bold buffalo, the whole is greater than the sum of its sauce. Say howdy, partner, to new Buffalo Ranch sauce. Only at McDonald's for a limited time.
At participating McDonald's.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we're continuing our coverage of the new Summer Walker album, finally over it. You know, I'm not going to be doing an album review. I've made that final choice on my own here. But hey, we're going to end it off talking about one of the most popular tracks that are on this album, and it's actually trending right now on YouTube. So I said, you know what? We're going to finish covering the last, song off this. No, I mean, it's not the last song over. This is Fuck My Time. But it's the last track review we're doing on the show for Summer Walker's new album. We're going to be doing some other stuff. We actually got a crazy-ass review coming for Wednesday, so make sure you get ready for that. But I'm kind of getting prepared for, all the Thursday night drops that are going to be happening, that are going to be kind of big and major that I need to cover. So we're going to be doing some other stuff there. But guys, I'll be real. I'm going to give you my thoughts about this album today because I've listened to the whole thing. So instead I'm not going to be doing a review of it on its own. I might as well slip of what I'm feeling about the album today. But let's go over this song beforehand. We got Summer Walker, Fuck My Time, FMT. Let's get into it. Now, this song right here is one of these songs where it's kind of that acoustic guitar instrumental, but it's actually got a lot of more elements baked into it. You got the strings that sound really good in here. You got the background vocals that sound really good. There's all these different elements that are really just helping out this track, really providing great value when you're listening to the song. And overall, I really do enjoy what I'm hearing. I think one of the things that I really do like about this is that they're...
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
There is a slow build-up, and the build-up is actually there. Now, one of the things that I don't like about this song is that the drums come off till the very, very end. And I think when that happens, when you have the drums coming off in the very end like that, I don't really enjoy that much, to be real with you. But I will say, you have that beginning guitar that sounds pretty nice, pretty good. Sounds like every other acoustic guitar instrumental that I've covered on this show. There's not much difference with it. I remember I reviewed a song from Tate McRae, and she had this kind of similar acoustic instrumental sound. So this is nothing new. I've definitely heard this type of sound before, but I like how there's other elements that are helping it out. This isn't just your basic acoustic instrumental guitar instrumental. No, this has actually got some strings. This has got some drums. Sadly, at the very, very end. But there are, those elements that are baked into there, so that's pretty entertaining. Now, one of the things that I try to really get into this song with and try to understand is the verses. And I really think, guys, this might be one of the worst, moments of me, because I've tried my best to like this song, but I just can't get into these verses. Something the way the flow is on this guitar instrumental isn't very good. And I just feel like the singing is constantly missing something. I feel like we're so relying on the background vocals. We're so relying on the instrumental. And it's just Summer Walker, can you just sing your ass off? Can you do something on these verses? Can we have a vocal switch up? Can we have something that really, ties the...
REI Co-op presents a perfect outdoor moment with the perfect gift. Picture this. You're ripping with your favorite person. Bluebird skies, blower powder, and frankly, you're skiing like legends.
So sick. Another lap?
Thanks to REI's curation, from lid to sticks, you nailed the gift.
No way. How'd you know?
Does it get more perfect than that? Give without guessing. Shop in store or visit rei.com.
This damn song together, because when I listen to it, I'm just like, man, I don't really fucking enjoy this shit, you know? It's just like, whatever. The verses feel absolutely whatever. You know what this song feels like? It feels like all of the effort, because even the drums come in on the final rendition of the hook. So the verses, in my opinion, feel like they need a lot more work on them. And then you listen to the hook, and this hook is filled to the max. You know, the vocals are a lot better on the hook. There's even background vocals. There's these strings that are rising up. And that's when I go, all right, we put all of our eggs in our basket on the hook, but we didn't put any of those eggs on the verses. So you get this kind of weird song where it's just like, man, I like the hook, but I don't like the rest of the song. And I feel like that's such a problem in the 2025s and, you know, in the 2020s in general, with a lot of, you know, acoustic guitar instrumentals and songs, you know? People use these guitar instrumentals and they do absolutely nothing on them for the verses, but they'll put all their time into that hook. And in my opinion, I feel like that makes the song drag on so much. And you're just left there like, man, can we pick it up? Can we have a vocal switch up? Can we have a flow switch up on the verses? Can we have something that really makes this song stand out? And you just don't get that on this track. You only get that on the hook when you get those final rendition of those drums. But that's kind of it. That's kind of all you get on here. So that's kind of a disappointing thing in my opinion. I really would hope that Summer Walker would really spend some time on the verses, make them sound really good and make them sound compelling like the hook does. But they just don't. You know, even that second verse feels unfinished. Like it's over in an instant and we're back on the hook. Like, what in the fuck? So that is my only problem with this song, is that this song really just puts all their eggs in the basket on the hook. And then when you get these verses, you just don't really get any.
This episode is brought to you by Ulta Beauty. Holiday cheer is here, and Ulta Beauty has gifts for everyone on your list. Treat them to fan-favorite gift sets from Charlotte Tilbury and Peach and Lily. Go all out with timeless fragrances from YSL, Ariana Grande, and Carolina Herrera. And you can never go wrong with an Ulta Beauty gift card. Head to Ulta Beauty for gifts that make the holidays brighter and even more beautiful. Ulta Beauty. Gifting happens here.
Anything on the verses. I mean, like if you like broken lyrics, I mean, I guess you're eating good, but like, I mean, Summer Walker's talked about this for 3 albums, and you know, when you're on your 3rd album talking about this stuff, nothing wrong with talking about this stuff, but at least do it, you know, in an entertaining way. Really just add something that makes you want to come back to this song. When I listen to this song, I just feel like, you know, all the time, again, was put on the hook, and that's kind of it. So that's definitely disappointing. Overall, I would just give this song kind of a 6 out of 10. Nothing too horrible here, nothing too bad. It's just kind of a whatever song in my opinion. You know, it feels like one of these like interlude songs on the album. Like that's what it kind of feels like when I listen to it. So 6 out of 10. Let me know, did you like this song? Did you hate this song? I don't know, let me know. And before I go, you know, this is the music review portion, but I wanted to talk about the album real quick before I do get out of here, guys. So if you want to stay in and listen to my thoughts about the finally over album. Now, I was really trying to give this album a chance, and when I listened to it all the way through, one of the things that really was kind of pissing me off, I guess you could say, was there was this whole thing about features. You know, this whole album was like filled to the brim with features. I mean, so fucking many. And then you listen to the album and it's like some of the worst parts of the songs are the features, you know, or the features are really like low, like not low, yeah, low. You know, like, feels like we just, you know, you like bought 10 seconds. Like, you bought 10 seconds for a verse, and that's kind of all you get. I mean, like, there was features on here where I was like, man, this is going to be fire, this is going to be really good, and then they come on the very end, and then the song is over in an instant. So I don't understand what was the point of all of these goddamn features if there's only a few tracks on this album that actually, you know, let these features really do their thing on there. So I guess that's my biggest complaint, for sure.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
With new, gentler scented Clorox disinfecting wipes, clean finally smells as good as it feels. On everything from lamps to ceiling fans. Even on your kid's toy shark. Oh, ouch. Clorox disinfecting wipes. Now available in... Ooh, crisp lemon. Find it on Amazon. Clorox. Clean feels good.
And one of the things that I don't enjoy about this album is the fucking beats, is the instrumentals. I mean, goddamn. There is moments where these instrumentals have no fucking idea what the hell they even are. Like, sometimes I'm getting guitar instrumentals, sometimes I'm getting like some like strings and piano, sometimes I'm getting these like chill beats that just don't really add up to nothing, you know. And then you got Summer Walker on here on some of these songs that she just doesn't sound comfortable on. The vocals don't really sound that good on. It's just like a whole disappointing thing to listen to. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Like, this album is not that good. Like, I really tried, guys. You know, going from listening to an international album last week, I'm so fucking disappointed in this album. I mean, this is supposed to be an R&B album, and I feel like I'm listening to Summer Walker struggle sing for the most of the damn album, which is pretty disappointing. So that's my thoughts about the album. I didn't really like it that much, and I thought about doing a review and, you know, completely shitting all over it, but I might as well just shit all over it here today for y'all now. So that's how I feel about Summer Walker's new album, Finally Over It. Really disappointing. It's whatever. Anyways, guys, let me know. Did you like this album? Did you hate this album? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We got a lot more music to talk about, especially Thursday night. Holy shit, guys. We're going to be having a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, look, we even got Young Boy coming back on the 24th. I'm just saying, you know, there's going to be a lot of shit